Go.
Op support. Go. Com. Go.
Hey, everybody.
Go.
Should be going live right now.
Go.
If it's right.
I'm under. Go. Quality. Go. Op safety manager. Go. ULA safety officer. Go. Vehicle system engineer. Go. Not my chief. Go. Range and weather. Go. Launch director. Clear to proceed. Mission director. This is the mission director. You have permission to launch. Proceeding with the count. ALC, verify T0 is set for 0056 Zulu. Verified. ABE, issue
Calling is
MR.
complete and the team is go for launch. From now until liftoff, you'll hear launch conductor Scott Barney and the team performing the final steps in the countdown procedure.
As you just heard, ULA has pulled go for the launch of its first Vulcan rocket supporting a national security payload. We're currently at L-8 minutes, 22 seconds and counting. Just about a minute and a half away from the point at which the L- clock will sync up with the T- clock. And that will bring ULA out of the planned hold that is currently in place at T-7 minutes. Eight minutes and counting for Vulcan.
We got about 8 minutes and counting.
Just about 20 seconds remaining before the planned hold ends. Has lasted 17 minutes. Let's go ahead and listen in for the release of the hold coming up here in just a second.
7 minutes and counting.
There you go, and show
3,
me.
2, 1, mark.
The launch should be a little bit, it should be coming down from this way tonight.
With
Usually,
that, the countdown clock has
we
synced up with the L- clock. Less than 7 minutes to
go over
ahead
this
of the
way.
planned flight of this Vulcan rocket.
but since it's Cape Canaveral base, it should be
Meanwhile, the burn
That
on
way.
the Ariane's upper stage continues on.
Shogi, does this have
is
the
a sizzle
proper
reel
title,
that
or did
ULA put
YouTube
together,
mess me up?
noting the heritage of the Atlas and Delta rockets that have led up to the upcoming launch of Vulcan. This will be the third Vulcan rocket to take to the skies. Today's mission is also the 101st mission supporting national security payloads. 6 minutes and counting.
What's the title say? Does the title say the right thing, or is it just showing for the wrong thing? It was giving me some weird errors. Five minutes. Okay, good. Thank you.
T-minus 5 minutes and counting. Taking a quick peek at the weather here, the probability of violating weather is 20%. That has been fairly consistent throughout the course of the last few days of this launch campaign. The image on the top right-hand corner of the payload fairing represents the mission patch for today's launch. Here's a mission animation showing the liftoff and planned deployment of the USSF 106 mission. At a certain point in this animation, they'll show the various different configurations of the Vulcan rocket that can span from 2 to 4 to 6 different SRBs attached to it. The rocket is flying in the configuration you saw just there, right there, with 4 solids on board. The planned first use of a 6-solid configuration Vulcan rocket is coming up when ULA launches the first batch of Kuiper satellites for Amazon's Project Kuiper broadband internet constellation. Amazon bought 38 Vulcan rockets that will be used to launch its Kuiper constellation. Because this is a national security mission, ULA did not detail the exact timeline for this mission as far as when deployment is expected to occur, but giving a broad ballpark estimate, ULA President and CEO Tori Bruno said last week in a pre-launch briefing that this mission is expected to last on the order of 7 to 8 hours or so, and that it's this type of trajectory and this type of mission that it designed the Vulcan in order to achieve, ones that are specifically challenging and designed to bolster and support government payloads. And that payload is
almost
not
2-minute
visually
mark.
representative of what the satellite looks like. But here's a timing of when folks should be able to expect to see the Vulcan once it lifts off on the pad at Space Launch Complex 41.
Hi, Erica. How's it going?
Coming up on the last 2 minutes ahead of liftoff.
Hi, Erica. How's it going? Don't know if you can hear me over the guy talking. Got about 2 minutes.
Internal.
155.
Launch sequencer start.
One 40.
Launch enable.
135.
FTS armed.
T-minus 90 seconds. The launch vehicle, ground systems, payload, and eastern range are go for launch. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Chris Veltri, joining you for today's live coverage of U.S.
Hopefully we get
T-minus 1 minute and counting.
some good
Range
news.
green. .45.
Vulcan tanks at step 3.
.34.
And we have a helicopter close
30.
to us.
EE4 start box go. 28.
Verify UCS routes for launch.
Verified. 20.
Status check. Go Vulcan. Go Centaur. Go SF 106.
15. 10.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
There we go.
We have ignition. 1. And liftoff of United Launch Alliance Vulcan rocket carrying USSF 106 for the United States Space Force, continuing ULA's soaring legacy in national security space launch with the innovative Vulcan rocket.
Thrust. Half mile in altitude.
Light up, baby. Let's go. Hi, honey.
Completed our pitch and yaw program. Body rates turn to 0. Means not to close the control.
Hey, John.
3 miles in altitude, half mile downrange. And Mach 1, Vulcan supersonic.
My God, is that a gorgeous sight.
Vehicle's traveling at 1,500 miles per hour, right down the center of the range track.
Here comes some
Next cue,
moon.
maximum dynamic pressure. Engine parameters continue to look good. Hydraulics good.
You are hearing Daniel Brunson providing launch vehicle ascent data.
Good liftoff of Vulcan so far, about a minute and a half into flight. We're coming up on SRB jettison within about 10 seconds.
P4s continue to burn normally.
There go the SRBs.
Indication there's going to be separation. P4s entering its first throttle bucket. And guidance enabled. Now on course for steering. At this point,
We enter confirmation of solid rocket booster jettison. These four motors augmented the thrust of the main vehicle engines at liftoff, giving the Vulcan rocket an extra boost on its journey to geosynchronous orbit.
Camera doesn't pick up how this looks.
Flight now.
This looks absolutely incredible.
Coming up next will be booster engine cutoff, the conclusion of the burn of those B4 engines. That'll happen just a hair before the 5-minute mark of this mission. That'll be followed quickly by stage separation and then the ignition of the RL-10 engines on the Centaur upper stage. Payload bearings will be jettisoned nearly 5.5 minutes into flight.
– 34 miles in altitude, approaching 4,000 miles per hour. Body rates continue to look as expected.
Got some neighbors out here, of course.
Passing 80 miles downrange, Vulcan continues right down the center of the range track.
It's an interesting trajectory tonight.
Passing through 45 miles in altitude, 107 miles downrange.
As we're awaiting the mark for booster engine cutoff here with the Vulcan rocket. Meanwhile, the flight of the Ariane 6, the upper stage engine, has ceased firing and it's now in its first coast period.
And I'm gonna probably, there we are.
Just a minute away from booster engine cutoff, or BECO.
We're now a quarter of our original liftoff weight, 169 miles downrange, 56 miles in altitude. Good activation of the upper stage PU motors.
Hopefully the camera's still picking it up really well.
Vehicle's traveling 8,400 miles per hour.
This is
Fortunately, we have
Vulcan
some
Mission
light bleed, I'm
Control
sorry.
at T plus 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We're about 30 seconds away from our next mission events, booster engine cutoff and booster separation, followed by start of the main engine and jettison of payload fairing. Let's return to Daniel Brunson.
Also, as a reminder, because this is a national
Anyway,
security
complete
mission,
boost phase chill down.
we won't be getting upper stage views
And there you
of
go.
the payload
The
live.
booster cut off. And,
Drop on now, see.
Let's see if it
And good
catches the
indication
next
shutdown.
one. And that's it.
Good indication of centar separation.
Well, thank you all for, coming in. Let me turn on the light here. Let's see if it does it. And it doesn't do it. But anyway, thank you for coming in. Hopefully this launch was cool and you enjoyed it. And with that, I'm signing off. Night all. You've been great.